Alright guys, hope you're all doing well, hope you're all keeping safe. Apologies for the late kind of video here, I've had a bit of internet trouble. But enough of that, that's not what you're here for. You're here to find out what is going on with this week's vendor. So let's get right into it, and yes, I am wearing my Christmas hat. It's got to be done. So, base for operations, to start off with, we've got the sacrifice with weapon damage, skill damage, crit damage with perfect glass cannon. This would actually go really well with a DPS skill damage build. So highly recommend you pick this up for that type of build, which is basically the meta build right now. We've got a Vector SBR with Outsider, CTAR 21 with Ignited, so not great on that one. Officers M9A1 with Spike. We've got a Hannah U backpack with Companion, which can work in a build. Like I said, that could work with a DPS and skill damage build. However, there are much better combinations within the game. We got a full rainbow Fenris chest piece. The Vanguard bug has actually been fixed, guys. If you didn't know, the glitch has been fixed, so that's good. 7.4% headshot damage mod, 6.2% duration for the drone, 4.1% damage for turret, and then 6.3% duration for sticky. So let's move on around to the clan vendor. Clan vendor time, we got the Surge, which is the named Lova with perfect spike. Again, a pretty good weapon actually for skill builds. Rifle damage, crit damage, health damage, so not the greatest roll, but it's worth picking up if you're in need of this particular weapon. Negotiator's Dilemma holster with crit damage on there, which is pretty good. Hardwired knee pads with repair skills, ongoing directive knee pads with crit damage and weapon damage. M700 carbon with max rifle damage, but it's got eyeless on there, which again is not particularly good talent. We've got Tactical 308 Marksman Rifle with Spike. Not too bad, but you'd want to use a rifle rather than a Marksman Rifle with Spike, in my opinion. Although it could still work because you still get 15 seconds. M249B with Preservation. We got a Snub-Nosed Disarus with In Sync. Murakami Gloves with skill damage, weapon handling. Again, could definitely be used in a build that. Gilligard Holster. Not particularly good roll on that. We got a Seska Backpack with Bloodsucker. It's got health, headshot damage. Not the best attributes on there, so you're going to have to do a lot of recal there and stuff. Is probably not worth picking up. Skill haste mod of 10.4%, 5.2% skill haste for pulse, 8.8% reviver, armor, repair for hive. That's actually pretty high. And we've also got 8.7% scam rage for the drone. So let's move on to the next one, guys. Alright, so we're at the theatre vendor. We got the Tsunami, which perfect pummel. Not the best attributes on there, so probably not worth getting that one. Custom M870, again, pretty low shotgun damage on that one. We've strained MK17. Not particularly good rolls, got Vindictive on there. Ariada Holdings gloves with full status effects of 10%. Weapon damage, skill damage, not great roll. Seska knee pads with Rainbow, 8.6% burn resistance mod, 6.5% health for the mines, 4.3% holster regeneration for the shield, 8.3% speed for Firefly, and then 6% duration for the decoy here. So yeah, nothing good at this one, guys. Campus Assailment vendor, we got the designated hitter with perfect reformation. Not particularly good, that one. Tactical 308 with Breadbasket. Again, not particularly good. RPK 74 with Killer, not a good roll. Wyvern Mask with skill haste and repair skills, so that could be useful for someone. Balson Armory holster with armor, hazard protection, repair skills. Again, that could be useful to somebody. 16.4% repair skills mod, plus 1 ammo. We then got 8.4% stim efficiency for Hive, 8.7% radius for Pulse, and then 5.8% shock radius for the mines there. So again, not really anything here. Let's go to the Dark Zone. DZ West vendor. We got this shotgun that I'm not going to try and pronounce because I always get it wrong. Not a great roll. We got a tactical SASG-12 with Breadbasket, not great. M1ACQB with Sadist, not good. Hardwired gloves. Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads, not particularly good. Seska gloves with weapon damage, repair skills, skill damage, again, not particularly great. Douglas and Harding knee pads, weapon damage, hazard protection, explosive resistance, again, not great. 11% protection from elites, so if you are in need of those protection from elites mods, then I'd highly recommend you picking them up because they are very useful. 6.4% health for the mines, 4% damage bonus per enemy for the shield. Again, whilst these are fairly common, I know a lot of people that don't have these, so I'd highly recommend you probably pick these up. They're pretty good. I think I've been lucky enough to get a 5% on one of mine. 6.1% blind effect duration, and then 6% health for the decoys. So really only thing worth picking up is probably this protection from elites this week, or possibly this mod for the shield. Moving on. DZ South vendor, what we got? We got the swap chain, which is the named MP7 with perfect unwavering. It's just a pretty bad talent, which is a real shame because I like the MP7, but I've still not been able to find a decent one. Let me know in the comments if you have a very good MP7. We got a tactical vector SBR with unwavering. Moving on. Honey Badger with breadbasket, not really that good. I still need a good rolled Honey Badger. I do like the weapon. Not been able to get a good roll one. PX4 Storm pistol, not great. Hardwired backpack with status effects, that could work, definitely. We've also got Tip of the Spear, chest piece with weapon damage, weapon handling. Providence backpack with versatile, not particularly good. We got a Fenris chest piece which with Intimidate, which is good, but the attributes and the core attribute, it's a full rainbow, so it's not really worth it. 10.3% crit damage mod. 6.3% duration for the drone, 5.8% duration for turret, and then 4.1% skill haste for sticky. So again, not really anything this week here. Moving on to the last DZ vendor. Last DC vendor, DZ East. Let's have some good. We got the claws out, Wyvern Wear named piece with melee damage 500%. We got full pistol damage and we got headshot damage on there. So actually that's a pretty good piece and definitely could be used in a build. So that's maybe worth picking up if you don't have it. I don't actually have the credits for it, but I may have to try and go into the DZ for that one, unfortunately. Hunted M44 with stability and strain, not great. RPK with ignited on there, so again, not particularly great. Foundry Bulwark, mask, armor, skill haste, low rolls. Future Initiative holster with skill damage. Badger Tough mask with max rolled hazard protection, armor, and crit chance. Not really. Richter and Kaiser holster with repair skills and headshot damage. That could be useful in a build, possibly. 8.4% skill duration mod. 6% skill haste for the chem. 4% repair charges for hive. 4.9% skill haste for pulse. And then 4.1% duration for the trap. So again, only thing worth picking up from here is claws out. Moving on to New York. So we're at New York. I really wish they would allow us to get named items. This vendor has the SIG MPX with max health damage, crit chance, SMG damage with Optimist. So that could definitely be useful in a build. Model 700 with Reformation. Possibly could be used. SASG 12 with Vindictive on there. We got a custom PF45 with Ranger. Okay. Providence chest piece with health, status effects, weapon damage, and then explosive delivery. So probably one of the worst chest pieces possible. Murakami gloves with skill damage and skill haste, so could be useful. We've got a Wyvern Wear holster again with status effects, skill damage, again could be useful, definitely, if you're in need of these items for any skill build or skill DPS type build. Crit damage mod of 10%, 8.3% burn resistance mod, 4.7% skill haste for the mines, 4.9% skill haste for pulse, and then 6.3% damage for sticky. And let's just move on round to our main man in New York, the last vendor, Benitez, and let's see what he has this week. It's probably not going to be anything decent because the New York vendors are never really any good. Enhanced PP19 with strained. It's got damage targets out of cover. Crit chance is very low and SMG damage is pretty low, so not worth it. Covert SRS, moving on. Custom M870, again, we're going to move on from that one, it's pretty bad. M1911 with headshot damage, pistol damage, and close and personal. Could be useful in a pistol shield build, possibly. But there's going to be better choices out there. We got a Providence chest piece with Empathic Resolve. Moving on. Hanayu gloves with status effects and repair skills. You don't really want either of those attributes on those gloves, so not worth that one. We got Richter and Kaiser holster with skill damage, crit damage. Possible, could be used in a build. 10.3% crit damage mod. 11% protection from elites. So if you don't want to get it from the Dark Zone, you can get protection from elites from Benitez in New York. So definitely worth picking those up if you don't have them. 6.1% duration mod for the turret. Max targets +1 for Firefly, and then 6% duration for decoys. So this week, really, there's been a few hybrid build pieces like the Sacrifice. And also there's been Claws Out, which was also a pretty good piece. But aside from that, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I might have a video out this evening because I am working on one about the optimization station. I'm either going to put it out this evening or tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. You've got notifications turned on, and that way you can stay up to date with all the videos. But that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Until the next one, epic out.